When I come to the beach every day around 5:30, 5:40 and spend time here in the beach till about 8:30, nearly about close to 2.5 to 3 hours. I switch off my phone, I carry my phone, I switch off my phone. I do not get any messages, calls, all that is completely silence. And these 3 hours, awesome. The whole sanctuary of the universe is open. The sound of the sea waves are heard. My feet touching the sand and the water. It's an awesome experience indeed. No worries, no anxiety, no stress. I have the entire 3 hours for myself to meditate, talk, even to my Creator, and do things which I would like to do, and imagine and think and come with various thoughts continuously. An awesome experience, ladies and gentlemen. But as soon as I leave the beach, come home, switch on the phone, the busloads of WhatsApp, Viber, text and emails begin to come. Good, the bad and the ugly. And sometimes when you begin to look at it, your time is gone. I was just thinking the other day, when the Asian flu struck in 1957, we never had mobile phones, smartphones in our hands. Not every household had a television, no Wi-Fi, no internet, no travel the way that we used to travel to different countries. Millions of people died, but the ordinary life continued. There were no globally widespread fear and anxiety and stress because the messages were not going as fast as possible. People not flying from to and fro. The text messages, the WhatsApp, all were not there. The Wi-Fi was not there. It was only land phone that was available. So it's only few people had that as well. So in the light of that, ordinary life continued despite a global epidemic striking in 1957. Millions were infected and the millions were killed. But the life in the remote parts of the corners of the world continued. The peaceful nature people, the farmers carry on with their work. The housewives carried on with their work. The people who go to various functions and offices carried on. But in the between, people die and they are hospitalized. They are attended to. And that's, I think, ladies and gentlemen, something that completely lacking in our time. Information travels faster than the light now, from one corner of the world to the other corner. With that information, the fear is driven across, the anxiety is driven across, stress is driven across to more people in more places, more often. And creating this kind of condition, more than the pandemic, the power of the pandemic has been greatly aggravated, further strengthened. And the people sometimes die not of the virus, but of the anxiety, the fear and the stress. Isn't it time for us to switch off some of those things that we hear, the ugly news, the bad news, and continue to spend time alone, completely switch off? There need to be a time, ladies and gentlemen, that you and I need to spend time switch off to everything that you hear, whether it's positive, negative or ugly. We need to take time for us to be alone, spend time with the nature, with the environment, understanding the energy that is available and using them for our own benefit.